Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. I hope your day is going well. Today we're jumping back into some more Axis&Allies, and we're going to be trying to speedrun the Battle of Stalingrad. So this is the Russians versus the Germans.
A glorious day is upon us. The Generalissimo himself has requested our involvement in the liberation of Stalingrad. Things are going poorly in the city, but that is about to change. We are to lead a division of tanks to surround the Germans. They are too busy in Stalingrad to stop us. Once we have them in our hand, we will close the fist and crush them.
Alright, so you can go about this a few different ways. First thing I'm going to do is, well, let's just going to do this by making them run. They're technically not fighting, so we can at least attach them, and then we'll just have them attack again. We want to get an infantry division. We'll get conscription just to get started, get some things rolling for us here. Actually, no. Because what we're going to do is take all this, take my base, we'll come down here and we'll capture this city, and basically we're going to set up base right around in this area. This will allow us to have quick supply into Stalingrad, which is our main objective, is to capture Stalingrad here. Also, secondary thing is you do have an ally. Down here you have Chico's forces, and if you take out Kapinski, no, Kapkins, however you say that place, and Rostov, up here, that majorly cripples the amount of forces in Stalingrad. So what I'm going to do is select my buddy and have him, and in the team commands button there, I'm going to have him attack down here in Kapinski, and so he'll take out those forces, and then we're going to take out Rostov, and then that will cripple them a lot. We'll have our base set up right here so we can get quick supply into the city. The majority of the German bases are in this clearing right here, the Corps HQ and an infantry division and such like that. So really artillery units, if you have them, specifically the artillery half tracks, once you capture this city, you can come across right through here and in behind them and start besieging their base and also the city. Now, another quick, key, important, maybe not so important gameplay tip is down here in this corner. This is where there is another German base. Now, if you do everything probably in the way that I hope to do it, they're not going to be a big problem. But if you're struggling with this mission and it's really difficult to take out Stalingrad and such, this area down here is going to be producing troops and sending them up, and it's going to make it 10 times more difficult or 100 times more difficult to actually finish the mission. So just so you know, it really shouldn't give you that much of a problem, but just so you know, if you wanted to, say, go over here to Rostov, and then, once you have an army assembled together, and then march down here, you could wipe them out as there are troops down here. So, anyways, now that I've gone on for basically 4 minutes, we're going to actually kind of get started with this, and hopefully I'm going to show you how this all works. So, I'm going to just deploy this infantry division HQ, and then I am going to begin to move my base. As you can see here, by capturing all secondary cities, you can cut off German supply and weaken their forces in Stalingrad. And so that does include this city as well, but since I said I was moving my base here and taking it over, that's why I just pointed out cities 2 and 4. But you have to take out this one as well. It's all 3 of those to cripple their forces. So I'm going to try to take out 2 and 3, and then my buddy can try to take out 4. And as you can see here, now here's the German tank division and mechanized division. Maybe there's not an infantry division. I thought there was. Alright, let's go ahead and get the recons attached. I know they're just recons and they stink, but since I have them, I will try to put them to what little use they can be. And then I'm going to begin moving all of this down over here. get them moved down there, and then we'll figure out their position once they get there. And let's go ahead and begin moving in these guys to start taking out the resistance in Similonskava. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. No, that's not at all how you pronounce it, I'm sure. So we just have to be careful too, because as you're about to see, you should see, there is quite an army defending this bridge. And once you take out the other 3 cities, this gets severely weakened. But since it hasn't been taken out, there is a really large army there. And you know, if you get your artillery brigade right away and you get mechanized half-tracks, you can pretty much, I mean, all the infantry, it'll take a while for sure, but it's not going to give you that much of a problem. Alright, so these guys are going to begin assaulting the city. And let's get a mechanized. I just want to get the troop division HQs first thing, because as you can see here for the infantry, it's production. It gives you plus 12 coins, so if we were to get one, we would go from plus 70 to plus 80. And the mechanized is also plus 12, and so is the armor. But by getting those divisions first, rather than me deploying troops and such, which is going to hurt my ammo and oil production and take away money and resources, if I get the divisions first thing, yes, I don't have troops and all that, but it's going to really build up an income. Plus 95 or plus 100, of course, the more you have, plus whatever, it's giving me plus 95 coins every minute. So you can imagine if that were just plus 1, if I was getting 1 coin a minute, that would be horrific, and I don't want that. So I want money. I want to get a large supply of money stored up while I can early on here. Wow, these anti-tank infantry are kind of shredding through our tanks and infantry here, but our Russian armor is holding out. Then let's go ahead and get an artillery brigade now as well. Alright, there we go. So we're going to force them to run. I'm going to pull my tanks back real quick and just have them heal up. And we can get our infantry just taking out this, because it really serves no purpose whatsoever, but, you know, it'll get them experience, and it needs to be taken out anyways. So in this city you have just a half-track regiment, an anti-aircraft tank regiment, and then of course the anti-tank infantry regiment. And then the 2 anti-aircraft batteries, but you can't get airfields in this mission, so the anti-aircraft batteries really do nothing other than just stall you and slow you down. Alright, come on Chico, what are you doing? Attack. Take out that city. Yes, attack Stalingrad with 2 Russian troops with no morale. That is genius. Okay, I have no idea what he was thinking there, but, you know, I mean, look, he has all these troops sitting right here, and he has them guarding his Corps HQ and Mechanized Division. This, the friendly AI in this game, it seems like I've had past experiences with this where they really, like, don't help you out at all until they have 15 or more units. Other than that, they just sit there and do nothing. It's kind of frustrating, because really, for a lot of the missions, you're pretty much on your own. They'll help you out a little bit, and there we go. He's finally sending his troops. down there, but it just takes them a while. They're slow to catch on. Alright, let's go ahead and get a half-track artillery regiment, and we almost have enough for a second one, so we'll do that as soon as we have the money for that. But for now, let's just focus on taking out the rest of this city. Alright, we've captured it. Oof. Alright, he did not even stand a chance. That was entertaining to watch at best. Alright, so we're gonna get these guys. I'm kind of debating because, see, what you could do here is either I could start attacking them, but if we take out these secondary cities, it'll weaken it anyways. So I think I'm just going to send them up to, what was it, Rostov? Rostov. I'm going to get a couple supply depots as well, just to build a supply line out there, because I know my troops are going to have to resupply. Find a good place to put this. And we'll get those troops moving out that way. And let's get our supply depots over here. And we have enough for another artillery half-track. We don't have anti-tank half-tracks in this mission, which stinks, but like I said, I think artillery really works well for this one. I mean, you can see they have, just right here, 4 anti-tank infantry regiments. So, I mean, armor, infantry too, but armor really gets shredded so quickly. Alright, Chico finally has a sizable force moving into Kapkinski. So that's great. I'm going to have him attack down here because there's regiments down here, I know. And last time I played this mission, the dude sat here in town for like 20 minutes before he realized that there was finally someone down there. And I had to place like 8 attack flares. So hopefully he'll be able to take them out before that. Okay, I did not notice there was a river there, and I should have unpacked this more up top, but it is what it is. I'll just set this one up here. And actually, because Zhukov's special abilities aren't that good, I'll just supply drop right there. And that will create an area of supply. Because I'm not going to have enough enough supply depots to make it all the way. Let's get these guys actually to take out that anti-tank infantry first. Alright, and here you can see this is the other guy, Mainston, who's the one down in the corner, and that was fast. I've never had him come into the city that fast. So we're going to have to deal with that. I have $400, which is pretty good. I don't have a mortar pool. I'll get that though, so I can get anti-tank infantry at least. And we're going to get these guys down here quickly. We're probably going to lose the city though, so I'll have them attack. Before we lost them in the fog of war, but thankfully my supply depots are at least keeping them in sight for a moment. And then we'll slowly trickle our infantry down in there as well. Alright, we've got our supply area now, so I'm going to, well, not my tanks, they're still doing really well, but all of these guys, I'm going to pull them back and have them resupply. But they did pretty good. Pretty much took out everything. Sweet. No, he's going to cut off my whole line of supply. That's wonderful. So we'll begin deploying some more. I don't know why my motor pull truck won't deploy. Okay, so basically, since we've started the playing, we're at 10 minutes. So that's pretty good. Alright, we got the city back. We almost have this one up here. All troops are resupplied, except for my tanks. I'm going to bring them in really quick. But we're about to take over that city, and hopefully... Chikov will take over this city down here, and we'll be golden. Let's just, can we focus on taking out the infantry first, please? Thank you. It would be much appreciated. Yeah, let's actually also get marksmanship training, just while we're at it. I'm going to set this one up down here. Nice, we got Rostov. And I'm going to bring these two artillery units up here. And I'm going to begin trying to take out this artillery battery. Now, I don't think that mortars can be out of the line of fire. I think on machine gun bunkers, they can attack it without, you know, getting shot by the bunker, but not artillery. If you go in to bombard it, they will get attacked. So I will just have them actually stay back here for right now and just make sure that Mainston doesn't come up from behind us and take that out. I'm going to just put my recon regiments in Rostov to kind of try to defend it. I'm going to send my artillery half-tracks back, and Chico's light tanks are rolling in to save the day for us in Kopinski. Let's see, what can we get? We can get medium tanks. Yes. Let's get those. We'll get an ammo depot while we're at it. And let's get this infantry. We'll have them come down here, because I'm definitely not going to have them attack this, or try to. So right now we're just waiting on Chikov to take out down here, and then we can march into Stalingrad, because, as I've already said, it's going to be severely crippled. I don't know if I can, well, maybe I can do this, but I don't know if I'll get to it before he takes over the city. I should have done this earlier to show you. He's right there. Okay, but maybe it'll be just long enough, because I want to show you before the city gets taken over and the forces are crippled. There's also, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, an incredibly large amount of infantry here in South and North Stalingrad. And heavy tanks as well. So, okay, that guy is just going to get destroyed before he even touches the ground. So you can see why just trying to directly assault southern and northern Stalingrad would be ridiculous. Alright, come on. Please. You have so many forces. It's literally 4 guys are preventing us from taking over Stalingrad at this point. So, you know, it happens with trying to speedrun games and all, but the mission's pretty much over. It's just my AI teammate is being retarded and wanting to like bear hug the capital and not take out the 4 German troops that are over here. I'm just gonna keep placing attack flares until he does something. Thank you. No, are you kidding me, Chico? Come on. 4 guys. Oh, I can only place 5 attack flares. Ugh. Come on, I will give you money. Just take them out. Okay. Alright, so I think they have demolished that. We're going to begin taking this out. Oh, I think Chikov has carpet bombing. And he bombed it. Well, nice. So it's, that area is severely weakened. And let's go ahead and grab one more. And, oh, here's the guys I was looking for. Let's go ahead and bring them over here as well. I guess we are just going to assault it in the end because my teammate is not... Oh, now they've disappeared. But he's just being absolutely retarded and not going after the 4 guys that are preventing us from winning this mission. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and, of course, play it out and finish it up, but essentially that's how I win this mission. I think that's probably the best and easiest way to do it. If you guys have any different ways that you do any of my speed running missions, definitely let me know in the comments what you do or what your favorite strategy or tactic is in doing things. It's just the way that I find, I think, the easiest. Alright, we're just gonna go attack these guys because my teammate. Thanks, Chico, for that $9. These heavy tanks are just shredding my half-tracks. Their anti-tank regiment just now gets involved in the fight. They were just sitting there watching the mortar infantry get destroyed, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's a battle. Okay, let's actually do something. Alright, so we're going to begin bombarding these tanks and just try to take their health down as much as possible so we don't have... or so it's a little bit easier at least. Okay, I think we're good for another run. So our recon infantry gained a level, but they're also about to get wiped out. So this is the hard thing, and we're attacking, so we're just gonna wipe all this out. But because Chico down here couldn't take out 4 guys, I really am not going to pull, and especially at this point, I pretty much won, so I'm going to finish it up and take everything out. But I'm not going to pull all my troops and units out here to this, although I could, to the second city, just to try to weaken it at this point. Okay, if Chico attacks this attack flare and not the 4 that I have placed down here, I'm going to be really, really disappointed. One man holds off. Oh, 2. I have 2 guys defending the city of Rostov right here. I wanted this guy to go back and resupply. This guy, hopefully he can just hide in the trees, and these guys will be as dumb as Chekhov and not attack. Every time they move, and I think they're actually going to do something, and then they don't. That's okay, I've just got to do it myself. Actually, since I have $700, yeah, sure, why not? We'll get some infantry down there, and then hopefully we'll get some armor down there as well. Actually, I could supply drop just over here. My 2 recon regiments managed to take out 2 infantry, so I mean, not bad for recon infantry. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to come in here and take everything out. Or not, I forgot about the small pockets of resistance. Let's at least try to just take out this artillery battery. Oh, who did we lose? We lost a mechanized. Oof. It's okay, we'll replace it. I'm actually going to send these guys down here, because hopefully this will be enough to take these guys out down here. Okay, so now it's been about 25 minutes, and this is just, oh wow, we are getting absolutely destroyed. So this is again how it goes. It's been now like what, 25, 26 minutes really since I started. It could have been done in, really, if everything goes well, like 10 or 15 minutes, but you go to make a YouTube video and then it just, nothing ever wants to work out the way it's supposed to. Which is making me really disappointed, because I wanted to just, oh my word. The recon infantry did better than the anti-tank. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, let's try wave 2 assault here. Okay, why does this guy have full health and he's dead? What in the world? Alright, nice. So now Chico wants to help out and is finally coming up here with his forces. So, even though it got off to a slow start, I think we finally got it here with our overwhelming amount of mechanized and tank units. And there we go. We somehow that worked out. Alright, so my buddies failed my secondary objective to capture and hold Kapinski, but it's okay. It's okay. So that was the Allies campaign attempted speed run, but more like a slow run because of AI of the Battle of Stalingrad. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace.